Hey, what is up guys? BAKBossman here, and today I have some pretty shocking news for you guys. Xbox One almost had no disk drive, and I'll tell you why in a second. But a reason that the Xbox One is what it is today and not the crappy piece of crap that they were talking about back in June is because of the PS4. The Sony completely dominated them at the E3 conference, and Microsoft got a lot of backlash for the features they wanted to do, such as the always online, the 24-hour DRM check, other stuff like that. Always online was a big thing, not being able to share games. So let's actually talk about why they changed all this. Sony dominated them at E3, and everyone knows that. They did a lot. They made fun of Xbox. They mocked Microsoft itself. And after this, Microsoft was like, you know what? How can we make the console better? How can we make this so people aren't angry? And through their minds, for a while, as of June 2013, they were still thinking of getting rid of the optical drive, which is the disk drive where you insert games. And it's crazy just to think, June, 6 months or so before they're launching their console, they're still figuring out what they want to do with the physical aspect of the console. So that's crazy altogether. So now Sony and PS4 has mocked Xbox, and Xbox is thinking, what can we do? They thought about getting rid of the optical drive. That would mean a completely online Xbox. You need to download every game. You need to download all the updates, all that stuff. But now they're starting to think, what if people don't have internet? Like, what are they going to do? What if they want to play offline? They can't get any games. It's just crazy that they were even thinking about this. So eventually they came to, and they're like, no, you know what, we're gonna keep the disc drive. So they got a Blu-ray disc drive for you guys, which is pretty cool. PS3 has had it for a long time now, but a lot of things were switched over to both consoles. So the PS3 had like the Blu-ray and all that stuff. The Xbox One, the Xbox 360 had Party Chat. Now PS4 has it. Now the Xbox One has a Blu-ray drive. So I think everything is balanced. And also a lot of new features are gonna be coming to Xbox. The developers are working on new stuff, and they're starting to, I read an article, and they actually talked about gaming and gaming needs, and they're starting to, update the console to that stuff, which is pretty cool for you guys. So I'm pretty anxious to see what they do with that. So, eventually they finally came to, got rid of that 24-hour DRM check, so you didn't always need to be online. You could share games. They put a disc drive in. The consoles are doing pretty well now. All the next-gen consoles are actually doing pretty well now in the physical gaming aspect. I still don't know completely about Xbox. It will get better as new updates come out, but yeah. So guys, just think it's crazy that 6 months ago, Microsoft was still debating on the physical aspects of the, console itself, which is crazy. They didn't even start manufacturing until 6 months. A few months ago. Like, it's crazy. They probably would have had to, push the console back a few months if they had no disc drive, because they'd have to redo everything and just make a new console. Or they can just have a completely empty space in the console and leave it as it is, which would be kind of stupid. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, be a boss.